So we got a plane here literally flying through contrail residue, and he has no contrail, not even a dissipating contrail. There go the debunkers again. Just flew through a whole bunch of contrail residue. What a joke. Where's your trail? So here's what he just flew through. Every inch of this is from airplanes. And he just flew right through it. Just like the plane that passed a little while earlier. And no trail. Not even a little dissipating trail. People might actually think this is a cloud for some reason because they don't follow what's going on. You can't just go outside and look up and leave. You gotta watch it for a while. Watch some time lapse or long enough to make your own time lapse, and you'll understand where this came from. This big blob right here. How ridiculous. It's all from an airplane. So you can see the smears up here. So if the conditions are right to make a contrail, or for this stuff to persist up there, these planes would be having trails behind them. They're easily at trailing altitude. You can see another plane here. He's way too low. But earlier today, I saw a plane at this altitude, which is about 4,000 feet, do a 3-second burst of a full wing spray. So to call it an aerodynamic contrail at 4,000 feet, 3,000 to 4,000 feet, is even more retarded. I'm not sure what was released, but it lasted all of about 3 seconds, and I've never seen these low airplanes do that before that are circling back to the airport. Never seen that before. So wish I could have caught it, but I usually don't film these low flying airplanes because there's usually no action. But I did see one of the low flying airplanes. Oh, look at this! We got one. Same altitude, leaving a trail. Just started a trail. Now he's flying right into the contrail residue. Red plane. Just took the same. Oh, this is the hook trail. Amazing. Flying right through the same filth that the previous plane flew through, and this guy for some reason has a trail, as we can see. Totally amazing. Anybody that thinks this isn't going on and that the sky is changing every 30 seconds for the conditions for contrails, you're really touched. You're really touched, and you're gambling with your health and your family's health. Just to pretend that they wouldn't do that to you. CIA director came out, Dabu video, talking about stratospheric aerosol injection, and he made the exact point. He didn't say they're doing it, but he told you why they're not going to tell you about it. Because some countries are going to be winners and some are going to be losers, which means countries would have to volunteer for weather disasters in their own country, which no country is going to volunteer for that. And that there's going to be a public backlash, which he also mentioned, because of the health effects. So you think there's backlashes over GMO and other things like that? Wait till people, learn that their health is going to be compromised because they're going to breathe something, and their kids are going to breathe it, and autism and Alzheimer's and all of that. They couldn't handle that backlash. So they're not going to tell you about it. Stop thinking they are. Stop thinking there's going to be some big announcement. And it's going to be on ABC News at 7 o'clock. Like the debunkers tell you, oh, the scientists would tell us the scientists aren't necessarily for it, so they wouldn't let it happen. The scientists have no say in nothing. Military controls countries. And if the military was told that it'd be at their own demise not to engage in weather control. We got another one here. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he's doing an on-off trail. Unbelievable. So the first plane had nothing, and now we got two more. So you might think the atmosphere changed. Meanwhile, it was perfect to hold all of this big layer of filth up there. You know, I can't tolerate ignorance at this level here. It's got no trail now. We got another plane coming overhead, taking his own route. And no trail. Look at that. The evidence is here. All you gotta do is step outside your house and invest an hour or two on a day when this is going on. And if you can't figure it out, you better go back to the drawing board. Not really, you know, not trying to offend anyone, but if you can't get it now, you may need to be offended. I don't know what to tell you. This is not something to sit and wait on. And down the road when you're sick, say, oh, I wish I would have listened to those people that tried to tell me, and the one guy gave me a flyer and I thought he was crazy because my buddy in the military told me it's a conspiracy. You want to wait that long until your health is compromised. You're picking the wrong subject to wait on. So when there's an operation going, it's going. So there's likely another plane coming up the alley as well. And it's just building up in the sky. You can see it just coagulates and builds up. And this big mist of blob above you. You know, you need to be able to decipher what's a cloud and what's man-made. What's been left there by an airplane. Water vapor is one of the most potent greenhouse gases known to man. Do you hear any scientists talking about water vapor? No, you don't. Do you hear Obama talking about water vapor? No, you don't. Because they can't make any money or make any new laws prohibiting you from doing anything because of water vapor. And they're very tied into the airline industry. A lot of these same bigwigs invest in it, so they're not looking to put themselves out of business. Look at this. Another one. No trail. Amazing. Way up there, same altitude, no trail. If you need more than this, I can't help you. Can't help you. You really think the atmosphere is changing like that? I can't help you. If you need more than this video, you're really in some sort of denial. Clinical denial. Dangerous clinical denial. No trail. He's lost at this point. Amazing. And the next guy, who knows what he'll have. He'll probably have a trail. He is way out there. No trail. What a joke. This is, you should be insulted. This is how ignorant that science and the government wants you to be. That's how ignorant they expect you to be. Are you that ignorant? You know, maybe you are. But this is how ignorant they want you to be, to not believe your own eyes. of what you're watching right in front of you. So if you are that ignorant, you may need to check yourself. May need to check yourself. And you think this is pretty, filling up the whole sky, you may need to check yourself. You call yourself a Christian or someone that believes in some sort of God, that God's whole creation is being defaced right now, you may have to check yourself. Because you want to have faith in your military and believe no one would lie to you. It's been done so many times in history. You know, you may have to get a grip. It's been done many, many times, many biological experiments, things released into the public, St. Louis, San Francisco. Information's all out there. It's been done many, many times. So there's no reason to think it wouldn't happen again. You know, living in some of the most corrupt times, no one really denies that. Look at this thing. This thing is flying. Cruising that thing. What a joke. What a joke. Well, I think we've proved the case long enough here. I don't think I need to wait for the next one to be on and off and spraying, not spraying in the same altitude, same airspace. If you need more than this, you don't have your eyes open. You're not watching your sky. You're reading some article from Metabunk or something like that. But open your eyes, go outside, spend some time and watch it. It's the best I can offer you. Because this is not consistent. And you can just see it's a big lie in the sky. Big, big lie in the sky. And just because you don't see it in some areas like over here, doesn't mean it's not all spread out. You look at the sun, it's totally white up there. Totally white. It used to be yellow, the sun. I grew up with a yellow-orange sun. Now it's totally white. Totally white. And if you believe the accidental geoengineering story just so you can go back to sleep, good luck, you'll believe anything. Go get some GMOs from the supermarket and have yourself a nice sit-down meal. We're good here.